Hi, Mark. It's so nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm doing really good. And I really enjoyed this film, and I often find that the most fascinating characters are the most complex. And to me, that is exactly what Michael was. He does one of the most selfish things possible with his family in the pursuit of winning a race, and then turns around and does one of the most selfless things possible by throwing the race to save Arthur. What part of that complexity really resonated with you?
I could understand. I mean, completely. I've also had this obsession with proving that I'm good enough that I can win the big one and I do that with every role that I play. And the problem that I have to deal with and the big compromise is having to leave home. I mean, that's the ultimate sacrifice, leaving my family for great lengths of time. But that was the thing that drew me to the movie, and I thought the real race was his race to now save Arthur. And I think, he has that moment where he realizes, oh my God, I actually did this, and he's sitting on the sidewalk, and he says he's not a dog person, but yet there he is, sitting on the sidewalk, sleeping outside with his trophy, and the bond that's created, it was amazing to see, and I think people really really appreciate that.
This movie really does have such a beautiful message underneath it. And it is the season of Lent. And you've said before that instead of giving things up, you decide to do more and to use your platform for good. How do films like this fit into that mission?
Well, listen, this is a very positive story. It's very uplifting, and I think there are many messages throughout the film. But giving people hope, telling people to continue to fight on and to pursue their dreams and make decisions that hopefully are going to be for the greater good, as opposed to fulfilling your own selfish desires. But there are many messages. But hopefully, I'm glad that this movie can contribute to the theatrical experience again and having people come together, people from all walks of life, complete strangers, all piled in the theater, laughing and crying and enjoying this film together.
I have to ask about discipline because adventure racing seems like it is on a completely different level when it comes to being disciplined in what you're doing. And you yourself, you're very disciplined in your work and in your pursuit of physical fitness, what you share with the world, especially on social. So what advice would you have for people who are trying to get more disciplined in the pursuit of their own goals?
For me personally, I think the key to success, and certainly the key to my success, is just having that routine and finishing out what you start. If you make a plan, you got to go out there and execute. Things might not always go exactly the way you want, but that sense of accomplishment goes a long way. You reward yourself with that sense of accomplishment, and then I think it motivates you and inspires you to do it again and a little bit more. Just finding a little bit more discipline, and then also rewarding yourself. You have to have time to really just cut loose, relax, celebrate your accomplishments. But everything that I've accomplished that's worth anything is through sacrifice and discipline. So,
Well, thank you so much for your time today. It was wonderful chatting with you as always. I appreciate it so much.
thank you. Likewise.